I'm Derek with Eliminex Plainfield. This is part 2. Wearing my lifeline here, body harness. This situation, I don't know. This is a part 2. Part 1, how I had there's a big hole from a previous company. They did a good job. They did a really good, solid patchwork with some metal, good quality metal. And it's been quite some time. I guess they came back and did it in a couple sections. I guess whatever they did didn't hold. The squirrels kept chewing at it. They probably gave up. They probably didn't charge enough for the job, or maybe they charged too much and abandoned the job. You know, that happens because you can't give a forever warranty. It's just if you don't price it right. You could run into unforeseen trouble, and then you sign a contract, so you kind of stuck with it or give it money back. So I guess they had to do whatever they had to do just to get this thing done. And she said it was a couple years. And so the squirrels got back in one spot, and it's just a precarious, one of the worst spots because it's like a freestanding situation. Maybe it happened under their watch, and they just didn't they didn't feel like doing it, or maybe they subcontracted somebody that did a favor. But I've been doing this for many years, and you got to have the proper equipment. I mean, what I got here is a couple lightweight ladders because I can't get a heavy duty 38 foot or 40 footer in this property. It's all boxed in with fence and hedges. I can't get a fence. I can't get it in here. Like if I had a 2-man carrying the ladder, I wouldn't be able to, maybe 2 men. It's too heavy weight. Had to start off here, walk it over, and I had to put a stabilizer bar, and then the stabilizer bar is complicated because you got the windows. Got the windows in the way. Stabilizer bar barely misses those windows. So when I gotta take this thing down, I gotta work it out again, and hopefully I don't break the windows. So I got the one-way installed. It has a big open gaping hole from part 1 of my video. It's a nice flange, and has the one-way there, and that could be a permanent. That could stay there permanently, but aesthetics. You probably want to get that fixed because bees can get in there. It's a big open hole. Big wind, big snowstorm. It's not big snowstorm or whatever, but that will evict whatever's in there, keep whatever's out. It would have been nice if I just sealed it up and called it a day, but what could happen? I'd rather have the open vent, the open hole there, attracting the squirrels to that one spot, and then they can't get in. They smell it, and that they hone in right into that open spot instead of trying it. They just kind of concentrate there, and they realize they can't get in. They may just give up and go elsewhere, go make a home in someone else's property. Sometimes the one-way is a miracle, even though the rest of the house is still vulnerable. Sometimes the one-way, this situation, it's probably better just to put the one-way on, because there's no way my traps weren't working up there. They weren't. The only way I could put the trap was on this hip roof here, the main gable, and they wouldn't be attracted to it. I could set up a platform, have it extend out, but look at the ladder situation. I'd have to retrieve the trap, or I could probably put a platform by the window and then go inside the window and get the trap that way. I thought I was thinking about that, but you have this on a county road in public view, and I can't really take chances on catching an animal in the middle of the winter of ice and be dead in the trap, or over a weekend and it's dead in the trap because we forgot to check it. We have a trap smart system, but sometimes they don't survive. They won't survive a few hours overnight. So I'm gonna go reinforce this some more, make sure that's a good permanent, semi-permanent solution, until we'll probably come back in the spring when we're absolutely 100% sure. In case there's another hole to shoot under warranty, we could just patch up the hole and just keep that one way. It's a miracle. Just keep the one way there. Probably just leave that there permanently. It would be best. So I got a situation where it doesn't rust. It's a good PVC. That's what they use. That's a roofing vent. That's made for roofing anyways. Got the one way there, friction fit. Worst case, we could just take the one-way tube and just leave the flashing there, and then do like a temporary patch on the, do it like a plug, put like a plastic plug on there. But on the underneath, there's still gaps where I couldn't fasten it securely. I couldn't fasten it 100% because they made a really big hole there. And so I'm going to have to reinforce that with some screen. And it could be painted. They could paint it if they wanted. But I'm going to go ahead and get this installed and then do more of a close-up video, hopefully. The camera's pointed properly. I hate this. I hate it when I hold the camera wrong. Hold the cell phone wrong, and I end up getting like a sideways video. I hate that. Let's hope for the best. We're gonna finish this up, and got a lifeline up there. Got a lifeline hook. We got a caliber. The ladder's tied off in 2 spots where it can't move. They can't get away from me. I couldn't come for 3 days. I couldn't come do this because of the wind. It was so windy. I got the second ladder really tied, strapped in with 10 different fasteners. That isn't going anywhere. As long as I'm not bouncing around on it. But this is one of those jobs. It's probably best not to take it. If you're busy. This job probably would be overlooked by us during peak season. If we were really busy, we'd probably overlook this one. It's just too much. It'd really be best to bring a crane in here, but you'd have to take the tree down. You'd have to, take that fountain out. Clear this to get the crane up there, and it's too expensive. All right, so let me try this. Let me try what I can do. And then, so I'm doing it. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, Derek with Eliminex, Plainfield, New Jersey.